Well, good morning from Mesa, Arizona. I'm on my way to work. And what do we have? Stratospheric aerosol injection for geoengineering weather purposes. We have got us one big line. Look at this, folks. Look at that. That white stripe is not a cloud, okay? That's geoengineering. Yeah, so we've had another 3-4 days of clear skies. I believe they were priming the atmosphere yesterday, way high. Ron caught that. I was at work, but they're seeding the sky today, and they're running hard. Well, it's going to be a bad day, Ron. It's hammered down. We've got multiple geoengineering, chemtrails in East Mesa, solar radiation management, and now there's just more and more planes coming, turning it on. It's going to be that day. Yep, unfortunately. Does that sky look normal to you? Yeah. We do not consent this bullshit. Carver 13, Mesa, Arizona.
This is an energy seminar, and what I'm going to tell you has nothing whatsoever to do about energy. Right? This is about how we engineer the planet. It's about the fact, an uncomfortable fact, but it is a fact, that we have the technical ability to do this with a frightening level of sort of basic technical ease and frightening low cost. That doesn't mean that it works perfectly. It doesn't mean we understand the risks very well. It certainly doesn't mean that we should do it. But I think understanding that there really is a sort of level of technical reality here is important because it forces us to think about the public policy problems that this raises in a serious way. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it is that we cannot afford to put our heads in the sand about the underlying reality that we can do it. And we have to engage hard with the public policy problem about how we manage this, this power. And I won't say that much about this. I'd actually decided to put more technical slides in this talk because I thought it'd be useful. I'm sort of assuming some people have had a general idea about this topic. I thought it'd be useful to give you some understanding of the technical side of it. But in questions, I'd be really happy to respond. I'm involved in, I think, all of the various international efforts that are now moving to try and understand how to regulate or control this technology. And I think that fundamentally the hard topics here are not technical. They are all the social problems of how we manage it. But that said, let me move on and tell you a little bit about it. It was a collective decision to do a geoengineering program. And you put, say, the kind of program I think makes more sense to put about 1 million tons a year in, but let's say, you might end up killing many tens of thousands of people a year as a direct result of that decision. I made a decision, or there was a collective decision to do a geoengineering program, and you put, say, the kind of program I think makes more sense to put about 1 million tons a year in, but let's say, you might end up killing many tens of thousands of people a year as a direct result of that decision.
In 2018, scientists will take bold steps to explore a technology that could reverse the effects of climate change.
It's an engineering project that would literally touch every living thing on the planet.
They're looking at ways to reflect sunlight back into space and cool down the Earth. Geoengineering is the pioneering science that could well be on everyone's lips in 2018.
The idea of geoengineering is the idea that humans purposefully influence the climate of the planet. Solar geoengineering specifically is the idea of introducing a substance into the stratosphere that will cool down the planet by reflecting back sunlight.
A if we turn down the sun a little bit, that brings the Earth's energy more into balance, and that could reduce some of the risks like extreme storms or extreme temperatures. Exactly.
Okay, so what do we do?
So the other thing is horrifying. It is that you could actually spray sulfuric acid in the stratosphere 20 kilometers over our head and use that to stop the planet warming up in a kind of ugly tech fix.
You can spray something into the atmosphere to
spray pollution into the atmosphere to stop it warming. I made a decision, or there was a collective decision, to do a geoengineering program, and you put, say, the kind of program I think makes more sense to put about 1 million tons a year in, but let's say you might end up killing many tens of thousands of people a year as a direct result of that decision.